regular season with 1,327 rushing yards to finish 22 yards ahead of Todd Gurley, who, by the way, sat out yesterday. Hunt, a third-round pick, becomes the first rookie not selected in the first round to lead the league in rushing since Paul Robinson did it for the Bengals in 1968. So it has been a long time since that happened. And you remember how Kareem Hunt came in Thursday night, was just all over the place in that field in Foxborough, and here he is again with that rushing title now to finish the season.
I love it. It was one carry, a beautiful carry for 35 yards. They put him in there. And here's to all of you NFL players out there who we interview every day that say records don't matter, personal records don't matter. The team put themselves in a position to help you get the rushing title for this season. Todd Gurley, as you said, inactive in this one. Lots going on around the league, Will Selva. So we're going to take a little break from you here and go to Ian Rappaport, our NFL Network insider. What's going on with my hometown, those Chicago Bears?
Hey, sources say the Bears have fired head coach John Fox just a couple minutes ago. They now have another opening, and general manager Ryan Pace will have the opportunity to hire the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. No surprise on Fox being fired. This seems to be something that he was resigned to several weeks ago. I know members of his staff believe this was coming as well. Just not enough wins during a frustrating 3-year stint, despite the talent base improving there in several successful drafts. So now Pace has the opportunity to hire the next guy, and it would not be surprised if they look for an offensive coach, someone who could work with quarterback Mitchell Trubisky as they try to build a solid base around him and turn the franchise in the right direction.
All right, thanks so much, Ian Rappaport. We will check in with you throughout the day here. Now, Jim Caldwell and John Fox out. The NFC North has a couple of vacancies that we will be discussing, and that's why we have Mike Garafolo and Peter Schrager here. John Fox, he had a contract signed to the 2018 season, 5-11 this year. The Bears, what do you think?
He knew this was coming. I mean, as of a couple of weeks ago, he was telling people that he's basically at peace with where this was headed. Success. Do we have his all-time overall record? I mean, this guy's got a great record overall.
133 and 120.
I wonder how much interest the Giants are going to show, given that he's a former Giants defensive coordinator, has a connection here. But as for what the Bears are going to do here, offensive coach, quarterback coach, to help Mitchell Trubisky come along. I mentioned on air the other day, they are also going to make a huge push in the offseason to surround Trubisky with targets, kind of like the Eagles did for Carson Wentz going into year 2. I don't know if they're going to have the ability to add as many top-tier targets as the Eagles did. But I mentioned the Eagles because their quarterback's coach, John DeFilippo, is going to be a hot head coaching candidate. He's done a great job with Carson Wentz. Would be floored if he is not one of the leading candidates for this job here.
Can't be disappointed in this. I mean, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, Peter. They were at the bottom of the division all 3 years he was head coach. They never strung together more than 2 wins in a row, and he had a losing record each and every year.
Yeah, I mean, there's no surprise here, and it's a shame. I mean, obviously, we don't like to see Coach Fox lose his job. I'm going to throw a couple names out there as well. Dennis Allen is the defensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints. Dennis Allen has those Saints ties. You know who else has Saints ties? Ryan Pace, the GM of the Chicago Bears, and also Josh Lucas, who's one of the top guys in the Bears front office. So I would say that's a possibility right there. But Mike said it. I would think offensive coach with Trubisky and the young talent and Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen. Let's get the best out of them. And then Ryan Pace, they have a ton of cap room this year. They have a lot of money to spend. Maybe they go after some big free agents.
I'll add one more real quickly. Dell Logan's the Bears offensive